Hearts for Hopelessness here with Gator. Gator, how old are you?
40.
40 years old. So, how long have you been homeless?
I just started my 8th season,
Okay.
so about 7 years.
So, what happened to you to become homeless? How did you get to that point?
My mom died, actually. So I used to own and operate my own business. I had a swim school and swim team. I had 86 kids, making 6 figures a year. I was balling. I was doing great. And my mom got sick. She had metastatic liver, spine, and brain cancer. And so with my brother and sister having to take care of their families, they didn't really have the time to help out mom. So I was the single child that had a lot of extra time. So I ended up, down the road, I ended up shutting down my business to move back in with her to take care of her while she went through treatment. And eventually she went into hospice. And one night she developed a tumor on her cerebral cortex. And so it swelled. They couldn't do anything about it, and it just like shut her off. It was just like flipping a switch. So fortunately she didn't have any pain associated with her death, but yeah, it was just that simple. I said bye to her at like 10 o'clock that night, and then before I could see her again in the morning, I got a phone call about 2:30 in the morning saying that she had passed.
I'm sorry for your loss.
After that happened, we had a funeral. 3 days after the funeral, my brother shows up and says, "Hey, this estate has to go into my inheritance, so I need you to get your shit and get out." They gave me 72 hours, and yeah, so I didn't have time to. I hadn't put a contingency plan together. The doctors were optimistic. They were saying that she was going to have 2 to 4 more years, and so I was like, okay, well, when she starts getting better, then I'll start putting my business back together, because regaining students, finding pool time, stuff like that, it's expensive, it's time consuming, it's kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
And then when you don't have a place to keep your crap or lay your head at night, it's kind of hard to focus on something like that when you got life going on. So I ended up out here working for the day labor places for about 6 months. I did that, and then I got fired from Labor Works because I went to work with some dude who was drunk, and I wasn't. I was actually sober at the time. But the foreman fired him and me, and he said I told him I'd do a breathalyzer, I'd do a urine test to prove that I wasn't under the influence of anything. And he said, "I don't care, I think you're drunk anyway, so just get off my site." Like, okay. And so after that, then I became really homeless, because I was living out of the motels. So I was doing day labor, I was making okay money, and I was just trying to get back on my feet, And then once I lost that job, then it was straight to the street, and then I had to find a hustle,
Yeah.
So here I am.
So now you hustle
surviving.
to survive?
Yeah, basically just surviving. I've got some plans in effect to help me get off the street, but only time will tell. And the cops aren't making it any easier, making us move either every day or every other day. So when you have to have all your attention on everything in your life all the time, it's hard to go get a job. It's hard to it's hard to even apply for a job. And then you got to have 2 forms of ID. And it's once you get one, somebody steals your wallet, and then there goes the other form of ID, and then it's just a revolving circle where once you hit the street, people just keep you on the streets.
Yeah.
It's a disgusting revolving door of BS. And I mean, a lot of us try, day in and day out to find some avenue to get off the damn street, because none of us want to be here.
Right.
And it's not that we're lazy. It's just that society has things in place that don't let us get jobs, don't let us get housing, don't let us get anything, because you gotta have credit, you gotta have this, that, and the other, and it's shit that we can't get without either help or something else. Like, if I had a place to live, I could get a job. If I didn't have to watch my stuff, like my personal stuff, which is not a lot nowadays, but if I didn't have to watch it 24/7, I could go get a job. But I can't get a job because I'm stuck here watching my crap so that somebody doesn't steal it. Because literally, you turn your back for 5 seconds out here, and your bike's gone. Your grill's gone. Your pots and pans are gone, and your blankets are gone. Right now, that's fine to not have blankets, even though nights are cold right now. Nights get chilly between 1 a.m. and 4 a.m. It gets freaking cold. It's like Colorado's turning into like a desert.
Yeah.
And it sucks. But somebody steal your bedding in the middle of winter, and you're out there in jeans and a t-shirt with nothing, no help. It sucks. I mean, I've lost like 18 friends just to like weather related.